Hello? Hello? Believe everything's working. I think you can hear me. Right, let's set chat off. Go! Hopefully that's working as well. YouTube seems to think it's working. Good, 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 good. Right. Let's go racing. Oh. Oh. Maybe we should take a bit of fuel out. Do that sort of sim racing-y stuff. 11. Put this 48. It's a bit far back, that. Pop it there for now. Let's go racing. Yep, looks like you can see that. Doesn't look too noisy. Good. Time. Hello, Vushel! I need a star, Vushel. But we're definitely on an orange van. Back in the old Zandvoort. Welcome back, cheers, thank you very much. That's just because it's different from the Streamlabs one, isn't it? I think it's Streamlabs. I'm feeling a lot better now, actually. I was just thinking earlier in the week, I think I'm completely over it now. Hey, nice and clean as well. Yeah, I finally feel like I'm all gone. Yeah, Streamlabs. See, if I'd programmed it with the exclamation mark, then it wouldn't be compatible with the Streamlabs stuff. Yeah, it's honestly it's so good. I've never had anything sort of take us out for so long. It's taken a proper good 3 weeks to get over it. Hoi ball. Do a combination enough and you get purple sectors. All the fast guys aren't in here yet, and I'm going to spin it. I'm going to spin it. Just like I did last week. At least I'm not racing, it's just practice. Be more careful with that throttle. You streamed last week as well. A fair bit. I did a little bit. I wasn't quite feeling right last week. I did the actual, what is it, the RaceRoom ranked championship stuff. But I still wasn't quite right. I was all right, but not brilliant. There, the Daytona race, which was interesting. I qualified 30th, just right at the back. Couldn't get a lap together. I got up to the top 10 and I got taken out on the last lap. I ended up 14th. Yeah, that's it. I got put it on the last lap. That's the one. TumiltySon's left the game. I got a little bit of a stutter there. I see a Burkhardt there. A bit more gentle with it. Oh, how are you anyway, Bushel? You had a good week? See if I can actually pop a time together here. Okay, I was in Berlin last week for a concert. That sounds cool. It's pretty fun. Awesome. Who did you go and see? Well, would I know the band? I'm not particularly up on music that much these days. Used to know, once upon a time. Porcupine Tree. Definitely haven't heard of Porcupine Tree. What sort of music are they? It's never really my kind of music. Progressive rock, progressive metal. Didn't nail them too well either. It's not really my sort of thing, I don't think. Oh dear. Burkhardt's a lot quicker through that middle sector than me. Yeah, I'm not really a progressive rock sort of person, I don't think. Hey, it's quite quiet tonight. There's not many people on here. Mind you, there was one just finishing. And people do tend to join during qualifying these days. Which is no bad thing. Whoa, 8 minutes 15 minutes, what's that give us? And 1 minute. I think Sherco is really fast in these cars. Sherco? Okay. I was the blue car, he was ahead of us. He'd really pushed on the first corner, on the first corner, and on the second corner, the third corner. Yeah, I think you've done what I did. Just pushed that little bit too hard and got off onto the grass. We should keep an eye. 51. Mind you, I am capable of 51.8. I can do that. Yeah, I had a faster second, last sector and first sector, but my middle sector's pathetic. In comparison with Burkhardt's, anyway. Mustn't be carrying the speed through that right-hander at the end. Right, off to quali. All these guys on the pit wall look like they need the loo. They're all sort of squirming. Let's see where I get here then. Well, that wasn't a brilliant start. No time for the first lap, as ever. See, and he put that in the barrier. Oops. Hello, Evgeny. Good evening indeed. Oh, I'm not driving very well tonight. I must admit, not driving very well at all. Is the project ready? It's actually at a good stage at the minute. It's not far off. I've got Rebecca's side all plastered up. My side's all been tidied out, and it's It's just about ready to... There it is. It's not even just about ready. It's ready to plaster. Oh no, bar. I've got to put some corner bits on, corner beading. And then it's decoration. I was going to make a video actually. It's at the point now where I can make a video with it where it's tidy enough and it's not a building site anymore. But for the longest time it's been a building site. This week I've been building a shed to get all my spare materials out. I needed somewhere to put my materials on my overdue materials. Over order. We're certainly not far off. We're getting there. In fact, I think Rebecca's going to be painting her side tomorrow. Oh, 151.5. That is impressive. God, 0.9 off. Glad to hear that. These are not the best times to start building projects. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Dear me, the wood was ridiculous. The wood really was a lot more expensive. But I don't see it going back down again. And it's a case of, well, you know, Rebecca's been working in my son's bedroom for like 2 years now, while she's been working at home. And it's just, we can't continue doing that forever. That's why I'm in an understairs cupboard. Because we just don't have any extra spare space in the house. Are we actually doing this? I think it's moving now. Car feels like it's moving properly. So I know how I'm negotiating with my girlfriend to take one of the corner. Don't. Lots of war of the small pantry closet. Yeah, it's a case of you need at least a little bit of run to get going with like sim rigs and stuff, don't you? They take up quite a bit of run to a sim rig, and then they just get bigger. You start, and they just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Dear me, P6. I won't get another one in, will I? I can work out some fuel. Ooh, there's some quick ones on tonight. Where am I? It's that middle sector, look. My first, actually, my first sector is. There's a bit to be lost in that first sector as well. And I'm a second. No, it's not a second. 0.3 there. Lose so much time. 0.2 in the last sector. So that first sector. I wonder if it's braking into the first corner. Anyway, it's like 10 laps, isn't it? Put 12 in. What was it? 150s? Yeah. Oh, down to 7th. Only 7th. 900 seconds divided by 60. 110, 111. That's 9 laps, isn't it? 8.1. 8.1 laps. Take that down a bit. Put 10 in. Lost the... Oh, you lost the war for the small pantry closet. Ah, I see. You should have the girlfriend for one of the cornets to place the smallest rig possible. Have a good one. I'm going to practice for... Oh, cheers. Thanks, Evgeny. Practice for the SRS race that starts in an hour. Good luck. Good luck. Podiums only. I'm going to need it, Vushel. I'm going to need it. These 6 people ahead are just quick. They're so quick. Right, don't forget to press the drive, James, because you don't want to start from the back. 10 laps, that should be fine. Alright, we're just going to be calm and gentle. I've clicked drive, don't crash, please don't crash. Ooh. Ooh. We're going to put the traction control to 4. That'll help for the getaway. Rep for taking out T-Matics. T. Here we go, some lights. 3, 4, 5, and we're... Go, go, go! Decent start. Just defend on the inside line. Whoa, incoming. Field spread already. That traction control off as well. Oh, there's some argy-bargy ahead. Traction control off, please. We've got Sherko ahead. Must have been serving a penalty there. You get to, don't Don't go below 5 and 1.6. Fred's always telling us not to have any traction control on these Vushel. Hey, sir. Speak of the devil, and he's there. I heard no T. Yes, no TC. Dirty tyres. Not again, we're not doing that this week. Just said TC fine's okay. I was going to hear, but here's a wave, but here's a waffle. Do you like waffles? Don't really eat them that much though. Hey, hello gear. Thank you for the like van. I think I missed Fred did have fun. I missed that. Oh, it's filthy silver van. Bringing out the waffle. The waffle maker is hassle. Yeah, the waffle maker is hassle. Oh, I do like a good savoury waffle, you know. That waffle maker makes a good savoury waffle with a potato and a bit of egg. Ooh, yeah. Hello, Izzy. How's things? Not too bad, Kieran. It's going alright this week. I built a shed over the weekend. JavaScript. This lot had it hammer and tongs. Okay, Botman. There's no JavaScript at the moment. Duh. Dear me, this is Choco getting in there. Potato egg waffles. Rocks from what? Again, stepped out. Ah, a bit close. Oh, I keep getting the odd stutter. They've gone over, they've gone over. 2 freebies. Vegetarian one? What? The vegetarian F1 might be the worst thing you ever had. I like broccoli, but it might be the worst thing I've ever had. F that guy. F for the two-wheel BMW. That's it. Go, 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 go. Oh, that was a little bit too hard. Bushell was telling us this Sherco guy ahead's fast. There's something not quite right with the computer tonight. It just keeps stuttering. I don't know whether that's coming across on the stream. Oh, it was all the road. Was the computer ever right? Good question, is he? I don't think it is ever right. I really want to upgrade my PC, Fred. That's like... I think that's number 2 thing once I'm in the F-box. Number 1 thing is an aluminium rig. Because I can't move this wood rig in. We can be upgrade buddies. What are you thinking about building, Fred? These two are out there hammering tongues again. No more deciding if he's going to call it the F-box or the Fred shed. It's number 1 is an aluminium rig. Because this wood one does not work unless it's bolted to a wall. Oh, what we're going to do here? Earlier on the brakes, carry a bit more speed. Get on the power a bit earlier. Maybe not. He jumped out of that, I'm surprised. 1700 kit for the cooler. Oh, 30, you're going Intel. A 32 gig DDR5, nice. Made a huge difference. Finally upgraded your new PSU. Awesome. I'm having to considering I do this so often, I'm having to really concentrate here. Oh, that was not where I wanted to stutter. Yeah, the M5 motherboards are quite pricey, aren't they? AMD seems to be moving towards the pricey side. The dark side. Oh, we nearly lost the back end. Minute 47 left. That's 2 more laps, I think. Oh, he's really on the defensive. Got him on the defensive. Oh, his little tap. This has been a concentrated and hard race. QF fanboys. And girls. I doubt there's very many girls watching. Rebecca had a sewing machine out, so... Oh, we got a bad drive out the corner. That's not good. Top 2 are so far ahead. They've got another lap. Oh no, it's the checkered. That's blocking. Oh, it was close. It was close. Nearly a podium. With Rebecca's pet rocks, you never know. Perhaps not. Right, what was Gia? Gia was saying we finally upgraded his PSU after a year of having a new one collecting dust. Oh, just sitting around. Cheers, Vushel. Where you got something just sitting around and you got to get it done. I'm well know that. Wait, is that Lazarenko? I have no idea. Who, the guy that was in third? I was given a bit of hassle. We shall go and find out. Oh no, maybe we can... No, the guy who's in first. You think you raced... You think... If it's the same guy I'm thinking of, I raced him a bunch on SRS. Ah, there you go. He's quick, mind. Dear me, look at that. 51 twos. I'm like 4/10 off that. 4/10. Yeah, my 700 watt Great Wall PSU started making funny noises, like relays clicking. Oh dear. I had a what was it? I forget what it was. It wasn't anything bad. I think it was a Corsair power supply. And the fan went tick 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 tick. It was just the fan catching on a bit of metal. So I'll replace that. I forget again. Maybe I'll put the Corsair in here. I can never remember what I've got in. It's been so long since I've done anything. Oh, it's 6 minutes past. Let's see. There was a scheduled 1992 DTM race at Donington. I don't know whether I've missed it though. Donington. No, it's not there. I've missed it. Do. Let me just refresh that again. You got 850 watt Corsair PSU. That sounds like it'll do the job. Nope, I don't see it. It was a featured Europe GT4. Nope. Right then. Nordschleife and a GT3. Should we do a Nordschleife? Why not, eh? Why not do a Nordschleife? Race 15-minute Nordschleife race? That sounds like a good way of losing some rating, doesn't it? You're probably old enough to play with the James kids now. Nords in F1 when? I'm not sure that's a good idea, is he? It's going to be bad enough in this. GT3, we'll take the Merc out. Yeah, we'll take the Merc out. Even though there isn't a green Merc, we've got to live with the bright yellow and green one. Yeah, I don't need a 1300 PSU with only a 3070. Oh, a 3070. The ring taxi. Yeah, I need to upgrade something. I was thinking about just sticking together like 5000 series AMD PC, AMD motherboard, AMD CPU. You know, 570. I think it's 570. 570, I'm right? Yeah, 570 motherboard. And a 3090 maybe. I would love a 4090, but yeah, no, it's just like, it's crazy how much power they're supping. Although, if you, I don't know whether anybody's watched Dan Suzuki's thing on the 4090. You should probably just get a yeah, exactly, a 5800 X3D sounds good. Well, we're not getting round in 3 minutes, are we? Just make sure we've got plenty of fuel in. Or if we leave it, 50 litres should be fine for 15 minutes, shouldn't it? If you want a 4090, you have to sell one of your kids, probably. Mr. Git's got one. Mr. Git has found himself a 4090. Just Tyson's build. Soften the suspension. What about the aero? Soften the front, soften the back, do the anti-roll bars. What are we talking here, Fred? I thought you were going to say found a kit. Soften the all. And the front and the back. Are we talking what? Oh, not a lot. We'll do 2 clicks at the front, 1 click at the back. I'll keep it a bit stiffer at the back. That's the anti-roll bar. We'll take a couple of clicks off the front, a couple of clicks off the back. What about a bit of tyre? But we take a bit of tyre pressure out as well. Maybe raise the ride height a bit. We'll take it up at the back. We'll drop it at the front a bit. We'll give it a bit of that. Oh, it's already at the front, dropped. No dear out pressures. I think we'll sort of leave it about there. What about the wang? We alright with a bit of wang? What a kit. No, I know that Mr. Git's got himself a 4091 because he was selling a whole load of stuff for it. And part of that was his gimmicks thing for connecting up a wheel to a PlayStation 5. So I thought, I'll have that. Bottoms out often. Okay. You need to raise the front too. And you spin. Yeah, so I've got this gimmicks thing to play about with to get this wheel connected up to my PS5 and do some GT5 streams. 49ers are way too power hungry. It is. What I was saying, yeah. Dan Suzuki did a thing on it. He was testing it, and he reckons it was only pulling 200 watts for all of the games he was doing. GT7. Don't think you need to raise the rear. Okay. We'll drop the rear back then. How are you anyway, Izzy? $200 watt for a 2D game, maybe. I exist. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That's disappointing. I'm finally over that COVID thing. Finally. Like, feel perfectly normal. Which is great. If you get a 4090, you have to deal with melting cables. Yes, there is that. There is that. That is literally putting me off. That is really putting me off. I don't want to burn down the F-box. Hello, Orbit! James, I exist. Right, I have no idea where we're going to be starting. Probably at the back. Right then, here we go. No practice, no nout. Jump in, see if we can start in 14th. See how this goes. What if James is just a figment of Rebecca's imagination? She's licked a lot of rocks. God knows what they contained. Oh, that could be true. That could be true. Although I wouldn't know it. Well, the Nordschleife. 15 minutes of the Nordschleife. This isn't very... we don't do this very often on RaceRoom streams, do we? Let's see if we can just not have an accident. That'd be a good start. I bet she's looking forward to a knitting room. It's not a knitting room. It's a work room. It's for her to do work. She's going to paint it tomorrow, is he? Plaster's dry enough to paint. And we're off! We don't do this often. Oh, we're beating the Ferrari! Oh, going around the outside. Ferrari spins in front. Car on the inside. Well, Fred's adjustments don't feel too bad at the moment. Nose really isn't going in as much as I thought it would. Will she ever knit in there? She did say she might, once she's retired, she might use it as a yoga room. Or was it a relaxation room or something? Something I didn't really understand. Will she make adult rock smashing videos? With a geology hammer? God, these are quick. Oh, I hit the curb. God, thank goodness it was unloaded. this lot are quick ahead. I mean, I am slow around here, so... Turn down the TC. It's on TC4, isn't it? Whoa! Catching a McLaren. Keep your foot in, James. Keep your foot in. That's it, out of gears. Oh, this track scares me every time. Hello, Novo. Why is it saying low fuel level? Oh, I'm being rear-ended! I can't read. You have to wait for a straight bit, Izzy. I can't read your comments. That Porsche's coming again. Oh, he obviously knows the track. Park it on the apex. Go, go, go. Go, car, go, go, go. It's alright, the steering's just a bit bent. It'll be fine. Polish out. Or did he push me? I think he pushed me. Whoa, this is not working. That'll polish out too, and that one. Oh, good lord, this really doesn't work now. I'm not going to get round here. Who was saying we don't do this often, and let's not look why. 'Tis but a scratch. Whoop. Stop, car, stop. Go, 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 go. I wonder if this is a three-lap race. You won't have fuel for 2 or something. Possibly? There are 50 litres in. Whoa. Not that it matters now. No, not that it matters now. Hey, I've only dropped 2 places and... Bother! Come on, I can't see up for the blooming bent bonnet. Do you think they'll fix that for us in the pits? Mercedes are made to be driven like this. You just won't notice the porpoise. Gosh, she's tricky now. Can't see. Can't see. Oh, I hit the curb. There's another bend. Oh my goodness. Cheers, Fred. Oh, good lord, I got another curb. Here's the F-van for Army. Stop, stop, stop. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We're on the straight bit. We can ask for a pit stop. Fix stuff. That's an F1 Army. We're up to 16th again. Oh no, we're not. We're down to 17th. Cars have reappeared. We're doing 260 Ks. It's a lot of F-vans. Are they all different? Just get a brand new car. Do you think there's one to swap? You can just swap in the garage. T-car, please. It's only 170 seconds to sort this out, you know. It's like nout. Oh, the first one was but a scratch. Repair and aero damage. Oh, probably lots, is he? Lots, is he? I'm not really feeling too bad about it tonight. I mean, I started 14th, so I ain't finishing there unless somebody has a bit of an accident. And we've only got 4 minutes left here. There's only one more lap. That's a filthy F-van. Filthy, 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 filthy F-van. 12 likes. Thanks, guys. Hey, have you seen when this pops up again? Hey, Harold. How's it going? Yeah, just wanted to do the final TCR in the lowest split available. Look, we've hit 1,150 subs. Which is awesome. Thanks, guys. Ooh. God. Well, you haven't done much of a good job of repairing that aero damage yet. Green hair party when? I've got bad news. My son is nicking the green hair dye for his zombie outfit for Halloween. How can you increase your reputation in RaceRoom? It's all about finishing in front of people with a... Oh, no, reputation. Reputation's different. Don't hit anybody, don't hit walls. Drive nicely. This is not a good... This is really not a very good example. I'm having a bit of a bad race at the minute. But yeah, it's a case of... But only in... Yeah, do it in multiplayer. Jump on the RaceRoom ranked servers. If you look at... there's a little button to tick at the top when you look at the multiplayer stuff. Only ranked. You tick that one. And then just drive. Just drive in a few races. He's dressing as something half alive. Pungent with green hair and hungry for brains. His father. Hooray! We're going! That's not bad. Look at, they've even replaced the bonnet. In like 2 minutes. New suspension, new bonnet. No, not a new bonnet, they just banged the dints out. Put it on. No silver tape. I suppose that is the way that all race teams fix every car, isn't it? Oh, oh, oh. So unrealistic. It isn't straight. Is it not straight? I suppose it's not very straight, is it? It's sort of less bent. They have tape in the car's colour schemes now. So you can't see it. 0 out of 10 would not race. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Power! We are actually catching. We just got 3 minutes to catch up, that's all. Brakes. Fred's suggestion of slackening off the suspension a bit was a good idea. It takes the curves much better. Much better. Unless you happen to have bent the suspension or something. Most of the curves on this track are nasty, yeah. They're pretty harsh. Miss hit miss. Sadly, I couldn't tweak the driver. Unfortunately not. Sorry, Fred. I am untweakable. I perform at this level of poorness consistently. Let's see if we can just make it round without hitting the wall once. Although actually we'll probably get taken off the server before. Oh, for Pete's sake, we hit the same bit of wall. The same bit of wall. Get the Red Bull. There's none in the house. I have removed all traces from the house. There isn't enough Red Bull for that. Oh, good lord. It really does not want to go in a straight line. We've got 3 minutes. I bet the server finishes before I do. That little tweak on the wall has broken the suspension again. Same steering damage too, exactly. Oh, there we go. I'm finished. See, even the year I couldn't drive it properly. I didn't finish last though, technically. Just last on track. And the less said about that, the better. That could have gone slightly better. Just a little bit. Oh, let's go. Let's redeem ourselves by breaking the suspension of an NSU at Laguna. Just like always, James finishes leaving us unsatisfied. Yes, yes. I think, if I am right, what are we doing? Who's in here? I've already posted those. I haven't got a new picture of the F-box. All nice and tidy though on my side. Gotta go and get some plaster tomorrow. Right then, let's there we go. 1H pattern box. This is either going to be a redemption or something very bad. We don't have the names on. No names over players. That's it. Oh, I do like the way this car drives. I do like this car. There is something wrong with me. Sky ahead's pretty darn quick though. Sausage. Too much sausage on this track. for my liking. Oh, keep going. Oh dear. Send it, James, send it. Keep away from that sausage. Oh, do you think I peeved him off? Hello! Oh, I've got to get the right orange one now. Two can play that game. Oh. I hope I got the right orange car. I bet this race will be super clean. Absolutely. That's how these things go. I don't think you get the replay of the practice sessions, do you? The YouTube is all the evidence we'll need. Right then, let's take a bit of fuel out. I wouldn't have done it, but he bloody caught me wrist on the wheel. Right, fuel. Oh, I haven't set up this either, have I? There we go, 50-50, 100%. 9 litres of fuel should be well too much. Let's go. Done that twice. Exactly, or no double check. I don't know what's going on there. Why are you not doing fourth properly? Come on, we want 4th. 4th appears to be broken. There's no 4th. Never mind, there's no 5th. I can't get it in 4th. Or 2nd. Hello, Looper. What's going on with you? Oh dear. This is not good. James and 4th Key are the more iconic duo. Never seen that on this channel. No. Never, never, never. Right, it's not going to pull away in 4th, but it'll pull away in 2nd. There's 1st. I haven't got any 2nd. It's not even popping in. No popping out at all. Oh, come on. What's up with you? What's going on here, eh? Feel the internals of the shifter. Or the clutch. Well, it's working for first and 3rd. Straight to 3rd. Like, no problem there. Ah, 2nd and 3rd's gone. There isn't a 6th. Oh, for crying out loud, man. Let's try resetting it, pop it a different port, eh? Donny will come out on his own, Fred. Yes, very well. It's had it. Oh, for crying out loud, man. No. No. This is bad. I think it's broken. Let's go check out the... Oh, USB game controllers. I do have a replacement board for this. I was going to pop a replacement board in it because I thought it was the board that might be getting a bit... Oh, USB game controllers has crashed, which could be the issue. Oh, here it is. Generic joystick. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there's something up with my USB thing here, you know. That's what it is. Oh, it's doing it. Right. Okay. Nope, that was not right. USB, I wanted to go to properties. USB game controllers. Try it again. Raw. If I can't fix this in 2 minutes, I can't start. James crashed so hard at Nords, the shifter decided to follow. Come on. There's something not right with this. It's not working properly. USB is anything but universal for James. There we go. Properties. 1, 2, 3. The whole bottom board. So what it's got, right, is it's got 2. It's got 2 boards, one at the top, one on the bottom. One detects all the the upshifts, there are the downshifts technically, the ones on the top of the board, and the other half is just not showing at all. Drive the way. I haven't got any paddles. I don't own paddles. What am I going to do with this? I'm going to have to pull out the race, though. That's a shame. Oh. What are we going to do with this? Yeah, I've got an out on my wheel. I've just got a bare wheel. You need some paddles. Or paddling. Right, I'm not sure what's going on here. Really not. Oh. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, for Pete's sake. Let's see if I can get it on stream, eh? Desktop. Oh, why is the desktop not showing? Display capture, please. There we go. Here's me. Look, here we go. Oh, it's not even working for anything now. Oh, it's crashed. Crashed. So what I'll do, I will restart. Just in case RaceRoom's rip gearbox. If you finish the wheel really fast, you could have it. You could have made it. Yeah. Oh dear! Come on, I was enjoying tonight. You can see there's something not right. There we go. Look, I've got 1. We got 3. Oh, we got a 3 stuck on now. What is up with this computer? What is up with you? Let's get rid of this. You might be taking up a bit too much memory or something. Oh. Why has the... Oh, the music just happened to be changing. I think some wire has come loose in the gearbox. I think it must be something like that, because there's the whole half the board seems to be broken. I've got like, see, it's working for... He says it's working for it, but it doesn't look like it very well. Five, 7. No 5, no 5, no 5. Put it in, no 5. 7. 3, 5, 7. Nothing on this side. Something's... Too many misshifts killed it. It's broken forever. Maybe the gearbox got moist. I've got to pull it apart. That's the only thing left. Damn. It's broken. I'm not having much luck, am I? Something stronger might be needed. The gin van. Oh, man. This really isn't... I'll make my own shifter. With blackjack and hookers. Oh, dear. This is... yeah. This is problematic. The computer's fallen apart. At least the wheel's working. The wheel hasn't stopped yet. Ah, man. I don't know. I don't think Rebecca would approve unless... The wheel's just a circle. Oh, man. I'm having a lot of bother with this. I'll tell you what we'll do. Pull it out of there. I'll try taking out the hub. I'll put it directly into the PC. Let's try that, eh? Let's pop that back on. Right, this has crashed. Excuse me, terribly. Right, you can disappear. Great, give us the game controllers. You don't trust USB hubs. No, they're tricky things, aren't they? I do have a replacement for that one. Maybe I might have a go at a reboot, Fred. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do a reboot this stream. There we go, it's back. It's back. Let's have a look. So this is in a new USB jobby thingamabobby. Oh damn it, look at this. Bling. Yep. I think this is physical, you know. I think this is a physical issue. My shifter stopped working, Novo. I can't get second, fourth, sixth reverse, I presume that one is. Sometimes turning it off and on again is the only solution. I will have a go at turning it off and on again. Let's have a see at that. Obviously, stream comes out of this, so I'll have to turn the stream off for a couple of minutes while this reboots. Use the one from the Civic. Might as well work better than this. Right, I'll be... I'm back! Right, let's see. Let's see. Just rebooting, is he? Just rebooting. Technical problemos. Right, I need a... Oh no, he's back. Hide. I need a USB game controller. My shifter's died. It's died a death. Let's in fact actually let's do Big James with little screen. Oh, it's on the wrong little screen. Hide your USBs. Come on, it's not showing. Come on, USB game. There it is. There it is, look. Right. Generic. It's really, really bad. Welcome back, Cheers Gear. Hide your USBs. Oh, wrong bloody button. I wanted properties. So your PC's 5 years old. Would you like to do some sim racing? Sorry, your PC's too old. You certainly won't be able to stream at the same time. It's odd that it happened straight after I got rear-ended. No, don't click OK. Click Properties, James. Properties. Come on. Oh, it's not responding. There is something definitely up with the USB stuff. It's not... Like, you're meant to press Properties and it comes up straight away. Let's have another go. One. Nothing. Let's have that on the big desktop. Oh, of course, it's now in the wrong place. Yeah, move it, move. I like to move it, move it. That was the time to bring out the new PC, Rebecca. Any time now. Oh, let's have this, look. Here we are, look. And we've got one. There we are. Put it in first. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. I think this... There we go. It did it. I think this board has finally died. And I think that's why I'm having all these USB issues, you know. Not going to get that one. Third. Waiting. 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 There we go. Something's up with me shifter. James would like a new shifter for Christmas. Oh well, that's curtailed this stream early, hasn't it? Dope! I should see if I can set up Fortnite Friday. Never mind. Never mind. Well, that was fun while it lasted. You get over COVID and your PC catches it. That's what happens. Your shifter's caught COVID germs. I do need a solution before the next Ramp Championship, Fred. As I say, I've got a new board for it. I'll pull it apart and replace the board in it, I think. That'll be fun. It is just, I mean, it's a 3D printed wheel shifter from Spain that's been used heavily for 4 years now. Rebecca's got Rona too. Yeah, she did right. She went away. Came back. She went away on business. Came back. Started feeling a bit bad the next day. The next day she was back, and then gave us a kiss before she went to bed. And that is why I got Rona. She pretty much has to get you a new PC. Exactly, my wife kissed me. Brutal. Don't double quote me. Business. Yes, it's going to be fun. I might as well do a how to strip down and replace your board in your SSH shifter video. We saw the pic from the Rock Smashing Museum. I worked really hard on that trip, catching Rona. I didn't say you didn't. I just said business. Oi. Aye. Well, I think I'm going to retire and have some gin before I start pulling apart this shifter. Can't believe it's finally died. The shifter isn't the only thing that's going to crash tonight. Marriage. Filthy marriage. Filthy marriage. Only my Logitech sister is broken on me, but it was anyway. As I say, this one has been pretty abused. No, I can't. Like the I'm trying to think of another word. I can only think of the word knob. the knob on the end has been used so much, the 3D printing has pretty much worn off and it's virtually perfectly shiny. So, as I said, it's been used for many thousands of hours. So, considering it's a cheap, I've pulled it apart before to try and sort stuff out, and it's just got a cheap Chinese board in the middle. Maybe, right, I should get a Leo Bodner one. My shifters died, Will. My shifters died completely. I've lost half the gears out of it. It's been on and off and popping in and out for many years. Well, many years. About a year now, maybe. Oh, Rebecca. Thank you very much, Rebecca. Gin and tonic. Oh, that's better. That's what I needed. Yeah, I use a shifter. I don't have any paddles. We were just discussing me not having paddles. All I've got's a shifter. The last run on Nords was too much. It was that. Tell you, it was that rear ending from that guy. He gave us shiny knob. That's right. It is a big plastic shiny knob. Ah, that's good. So yeah, that's It's broken. As I was saying it's got a excuse me, it's got like a cheap Chinese board in, and it's so old. I mean, it must be getting on for I think February, March sort of time. I think this will be 5 years old. So it hasn't done a bad job, really. Considering I think I paid 80 quid for it, and for a shifter that does both H pattern and sequential, and switches between them so quick. Exactly, Nova. It is a really good excuse. But as I say, I've got a board. I think I'll replace the board in it and see whether that sorts it out. And if it doesn't, then well, yeah, I'll have to get a new one. There's some lovely shifters about as well. Except I've got to pay for an aluminium rig. A well polished knob. Oh well. Oh well. That's really cheap. We paid more than twice that for the THX8. Yeah, it was a bargain. It really was a bargain. I think it was literally 80 quid for it. I think it's a bit more now. F and yep, definite F bushel, definite F. Dead shifters. You have to get a knob made out of rock. God, that's going to be. It's an idea, that Looper, but I don't think I've got anything that I could turn down rock on. I'd need a lathe. A lathe would be good, mate. I wouldn't mind a lathe. I better get on some. I'd bet it's best get on with some more business trips to fund all the new kits. Absolutely, business trips to South America. What? What's wrong now? I was watching your stream for a while, but had no sound. Well, basically, me shifter died. It's finally had a death. It's lost second, fourth, sixth, and reverse has gone. The whole half the gears have just disappeared. James played too much with his knob. Yeah, so it's had it. I was just saying it's about 4 years old, 5 years old. And it's got cheap Chinese innards. And I've got an exact copy of the board. No, it's had it, Dizzy. It's physical. It's something physical. Or electronic inside the shifter. It's the cheap Chinese board inside the shifter, I'm pretty sure. I've got a new one to replace it. You. Probably the same age. I don't think the Sixer is having his endorsement of their product. It's not that bad. As I said, I've hammered it for 5 years. It's the only thing I've got to change gear with. It's done pretty good considering. I don't know what they've got in for electronics in the modern stuff, but it is literally a mass-produced board in this one. It cost us a tenner for a replacement one, and that seemed a bit steep. I have hammered it and had issues for at least I have had little bits of popping in and out, and I've been in and fixed it before as well, mind. Well, you got to remember, you get what you pay for. And it's not an expensive shifter, and if you're not using it a lot, it's not a bad shifter. But I think I might use it a little bit too much for what it's capable of. It's 3D printed. The whole metal on plastic thing for the moving parts hurts your soul. Oh, the physical, like the actual physical bit of the movement is great. It's still working really well. It's incredible actually how well it's working. It's the electronics inside that's let it down. What it wants is the board taken out and a Leo Bodner board put in or something like that. I think Leo Bodner do like that sort of thing. That's what I mean. That's what I did. Look, same thing happened to these pedals with Fanatec. Their electronics died in it. This is like a few £100 set of pedals here, and it still died. And that's from Fanatec. Your shifter looked like it was full of plastic. It is, Izzy, you're right, it is slowly over. But I think it's accounted for, actually. I'm sure a Sparkle handbrake is a sequential shifter and not messing with the THX8, changing from manual to sequential. Sparkle handbrake as a sequential shifter. Fanatec isn't exactly known for good quality control. I imagine most of these pedals actually are have died because it wasn't exactly put together very well. But the replacement Leo Bodner little board I've put in has been absolutely solid, perfect actually. The only bit of issue I've had on these has been my engineering on the 3D printed potentiometers I put in, and they're literally like 20 pence potentiometers I've put in, but I've only replaced them once. Yeah, the handbrake got 2 modes. Oh, awesome! So it's actually it lets you do it as well. So has it got a push and a pull, so it sort of goes back towards the centre? Dom GTR got a new wheel a while back. The old LED screen had a loose connection. It came from the factory with a dent. Ooh. So yeah, my only yeah, that's cool. Fanatec. Yeah, this was my first introduction to Fanatec, and I had to fix it myself. So yeah. I know not of their modern stuff. But everybody uses Fanatec stuff now. Everybody and their cat. Or Scrobble's wheel. Hold the USB port. They wanted to charge him to replace the whole wheel. Crikey, he just sorted a new connector on himself. It's a common place for a lot of electronics to go as USB ports, isn't it? Everybody uses iPhones doesn't mean they're not idiots. I don't use an iPhone. I'm not an iPhoneist. That's it. I'm like everybody in the sim racing YouTube stuff. It's Fanatec. It's just everywhere. Fanatec equals the Apple of sim racing. They shill it, yes. Almost like they make money from affiliate links. No, not me though. No. That's what I'm thinking. I think if I do end up growing this, I think I might be not doing that sort of thing. I would like to be like the fiercely independent YouTuber. I'm a Fanatec wheel and I'm offended now. As long as it's working, there's no problem with it, Novo. We were just saying I don't have very good experience with Fanatec stuff, but it is like really old stuff. I don't know about the new stuff. Even years back, JM was getting enough from it to pay his bills from the Fab link alone. Bags of money, no thanks, James, probably. Yeah, no thanks. I quite like the idea of being independent. James doesn't need money, he needs rocks. As long as they're shiny rocks. It's the only way she can be kept at bay. Especially if they're fossilized rocks. Pendant. We do not speak her name. She's the cat's mother. That's what my granddad always used to say. He whenever I mention my mum as she, he's like, who's she? She's the cat's mother. She's James Tumilty's keeper or minder, depending on who you ask. Oh, that's good. So far, that you're very pleased with your Thrustmaster gear, even though it's not DD or anything fancy. Okay. Well, it's holding up all right. Like your T300. How's the office coming on? It's not too bad, Novo. It's all plastered up on Rebecca's side. It's pretty much dried out. It takes a bit longer to dry out, mind, when there's no heating in a building. So Rebecca's side's ready to paint, so she can get her started painting tomorrow. It's actually a knitting space. On my side, I taped up all the plasterboard today. I made sure it was all sorted. I've taken out all the excess material that's in there, and it's ready to plaster now. T300 gang. I don't know a lot about the Thrustmaster stuff because it's not pushed in. It's not pushed as much. We can have a barbecue at Donny's. Donny's is a bit far. There's a big, like, Irish Sea in the way. Does Donny have a T300 as well, does he? Rumours Donny's real mother traded him for shiny rocks. I must admit, mate, this Midge Motor DD, I've been like, it hasn't missed a beat. Not once. Not once. It's an awesome little system. I keep meaning, there's like updates for it. There's a load of updates for it. I keep meaning to put the new software in it, but it means redoing the firmware in the box, and I'm sure once I've done it once I'll be happy, but I'm a little bit sort of, I don't want to break it. Think Gollum from Lord of the Rings, but with rocks instead of the ring. Precious. Precious. And a time bar. What? Time bar? 2 armadillos? I don't know whether Fred probably didn't get that advert, did he? Crunchy on the inside, soft in the middle. Armadillos! Did not. Look it up on YouTube, Fred. It is one of the best adverts ever. Dime bar armadillo advert. I'm sure that'll bring it up. Yeah, it's the Simucube 1 looper. And I think they're still supporting it, if I'm right. Donny and James have a lot in common. The way they say, "Oh no," the way they auto pin. Oh, Belgian brown ale, nice. God, I finished that gin and tonic quick. I haven't got much beer in actually at the minute. I've been drinking a bit of beer. We've had the parents-in-law for the past couple of days. I had another trip to Edinburgh. Hence the Rock Museum. We were meant to go on the train, which would have made it a nice, easy day, but the train company cancelled the train, so I had to drive. The design office is not far from me. Next to the old school, in old Nokia buildings, if I remember correctly. All right. That's cool, Looper. The thing about Donny's Dirt Rally streams was his VR headset losing track and causing him to look sideways at random. It's quite you got to be drifting to look sideways. That commercial made no sense, James. Of course it did. James is a little bit addicted to the Scottish life. Another Macca's. I had half a chicken at Macca's. That was good. That was very good with cheesy mash. Was really good there. It's you got to remember, Fred. It's from the 90s. It's it's a great advert. Rebecca forgot to buy beer. I think Rebecca's trying to tell you something, James. Yeah, well, Rebecca probably knows I drink too much. The UK in the 90s was a bit mental. That's right, Novo. I am effectively a child. Well, I'm not a child of the 90s. I was a bit more grown up than that, but very influenced by the 90s. Got Dakar 18 yesterday for like £2. Pretty fun, but get lost in the desert. Yeah, I can imagine. £2 though. Drink spirits, Rebecca, probably. Yes, the 90s were our formative years. Format what? Two armadillos. The glorious 90s. I do remember. Oh, God. One thing of gin. I do remember the 90s with great fondness. Rebecca had a little chemistry set in the 90s back in the uni days. James's taste in music, yes, very much was formed in the 90s. That explains so much of Britain. When Eurodance was good, exactly. It was Britpop and everything. Chemistry sets. There's periods in the mid-90s where I can't recall what I was doing for like 6 months at a time. Oh. Wait, this isn't. It's actually rocks. There's some things I struggle to think I can say here, you know. I'll end up on some list at YouTube. Oh, you know what? I could at least pop a bit of. Thinking it's really quiet here. A bit of background music, and that's what we need. That's better. My teens was in the 90s. Yes, exactly. I was pretty teenage in the 90s. We're somewhat hedonistic. More gin. I don't know whether that's a good idea, but I'll have some more. I've still got some giant ice cubes in here. That'll be more difficult when I'm down in the bottom of the garden. Where I worked and lived, can't figure it out. Oh, dear. It's unusual for Rebecca to offer me 2 gins. She'll normally offer me 1 gin, but not 2. You see, might be right there. Looking at me shifter. I'm thinking it's just, it's not right. Thank you. I guess we found the secret to more than 1 gin. Make me rig break. Okay, Rebecca, what did you do wrong? Seriously, I made a spreadsheet and everything. Can't account for a couple of periods. Oh dear. It was like month, year. Oh no, year. You'd go year, month, and then places lived and worked. She's going to spring something on me. James, I spent our life savings on new sewing supplies. I've bought a granite. I've brought a new granite staircase. You have to like a spreadsheet. Rebecca's like a spreadsheet whiz. That's exactly how I did it. That's why she keeps going to Edinburgh, it's the granite. We found a granite staircase, actually, at the Scotsman. We didn't realise it was there. Had some really cool granite on it from all around the world. James has already spent our life savings on sim racing kits. Filthy F-fan. Most of Edinburgh is granite, that's right. But this was proper, polished, nice granite. I think it's a bit of a tourist attraction sort of thing. It looks very old. It's granite all the way down. Rebecca's parents were impressed by it, though. They quite liked Edinburgh. Technically, it is on a dormant dormant? Not extinct. Isn't it dead? Isn't it like a dead volcano? How is it dormant? Where's the lava bulb? Bulb? That the right one? Oh, here we go. Argument. Can volcanoes be... Well, I think once they've used up all of their magma, then they're considered dead. If they've got no more heat going into them. I mean, they're just vents, aren't they? Depends how you define extinct. I'm sure once the flow of magma or lava or whatever it is, I think it's lava once it comes out the hole, isn't it? There's no tectonic activity under Edinburgh. Is that how you define a live volcano? As far as you know. That would make a great disaster movie. It's about when it last let anything out. When on earth did the volcano at Edinburgh last erupt? I mean, we must be talking 100,000? More? Millions? Arthur's Seat is an extinct volcano which erupted around 340 million years ago. Doesn't it date back to the Carboniferous? I have no idea. I'm not the geologist. Older than the dinosaurs. $340 million's a long time ago. Are we talking a significant amount of the time that Earth's been around? Visit Scotland. Few people realise it, but Edinburgh is, but the large outcrop that dominates Edinburgh skyline is in fact a dormant volcano. Oh, Visit Scotland needs schooling. Seems like it's time again then. At the time, Scotland was a very different place located close to the equator. Was it part of Pangaea then? No, Pangaea must have been gone by 340 million years. There you go. You didn't expect us to find out that on a sim racing stream. When did Pangaea break up? This is the most sophisticated sim racing chat. Pangaea broke up after the Carboniferous. Pangaea broke up 175 million years ago. So it was a part of the giant landmass that was called Pangaea. Obviously, I'm googling this. You know, I thought you were an expert geologist then, Novo. Sometimes this sort of stream's quite nice. Just sitting chatting. Not the most exciting. Let's see if I can put it in second. Yeah, still not getting second. Get first. Someone has to. James is 2 gin deep. No, only 1.5. Yep, 1.5. It won't make it out the chair. That's a very good point, actually. It's quite difficult to get out this chair at the minute. Forget Fortnite Fridays. We need geology. There's no day with a G. Why the thing is, Novo, it's like 10 quid for a replacement one, I think, and it's they come with all like the little extra leads to clip on and stuff, and I've got one sitting about as well, so I'll probably just replace it. Yeah, it's like reflow on the solder in them, Novo, but I suspect a dodgy wire, actually. That's what I suspect. A bit of a dodgy bit of soldering. Have I been to Dynamic Earth in Edinburgh? No! There you go. But our youngest is going there on a school trip in a couple of weeks. Exactly. Exactly. Funny you should say that, is he? I am going to need something sturdier, you're right. Yeah, I need something a little bit more. I'll need a patch for a couple of months, and then see if I can get something a bit sturdier. We'll talk about the volcanic activity there. They definitely used to when you were younger. Yeah, I've got to get him up on that morning when he's When he's going to Edinburgh, we've got to get him to school for like 7:15 or something. Definitely not getting on the school bus that morning. I don't know whether he can get up that early. I'll prime him to ask about whether his dormant are extinct. Yeah, so will I. Yeah, wait. Oh, it's like being at a wake, you know. Poor SSH shifted wake. All I need some Guinness. 5 years of service. It's played games like ACC, Project Cars 2, a little bit of Automobilista, some iRacing, and some RaceRoom. The poor thing died. Well, the internet is full of both claims, but they have an entire exhibit about the workings of the volcano system under Edinburgh. Castle Rock is just part of it, as is Arthur's Seat. Tomorrow I'm getting an adapter to use the rim off my old G29 on the T300 base. Okay. That's cool. No, James, you could have changed it to automatic gears. No, it's not doing that either. That's just, I'll put it on automatic gear and I'll... See? That whole... It's like the whole board has died on this side. I suspect a wire's come loose on this board. So it's... What it's got inside is 2 rows of... I think the magnets on this side. No, it's the magnets are on the shaft, and there's hall sensors on springs either side of the magnet. And as you move the gear stick into the different positions, the hall sensors pick up where the magnet is. And I think something on this bottom section, because there's 2. There's one at the top gears and one at the bottom gears. I think the bottom gear one's died. So yeah, it's doing... Oh. It's not even showing that... That's 3rd. There you go, 3rd and 10th. Oh, this USB though. There's something definitely not right with the USB. It's a bit... Ugh. I believe, where are we at? I believe Carlton Hills also is. I mean, in the same game, you don't have to shift. No, I never did end up updating the BIOS. I must have a go at that though, Fred. I think that might help a bit. How does it suck so bad when it uses Hall effect sensors? Right. Well, that's it. I reckon it must be something like from the problems with it. I reckon it's like an earth or a ground wire, effectively, off this second board's come loose. Updates BIOS and it all dies. Exactly. Exactly. There's not even contact. How do they F the electronics up? It just takes one bad solder thing. I mean, as I said, it was 80 quid and 5 years service off 80 quid. It's not bad. This should be the most reliable bit. I suspect the hall sensors are still working. It's just the link to the board or the board, one of the two, isn't working. I mean, when you look at the wires are like, ugh. They're only little tiny things. Have you ever got some hall sensors, gone to your front door and told Rebecca they're not working? Not detecting the hall. Oh, well, this house is not big enough to have a hall. There's nothing that resembles a hall here. Is it small? It's a miner's cottage, effectively. Miner's terrace. It's had a couple of extensions over the years, but it's, you know, it's, there is no like hall or anything like that. I have a hall. I'm a rich now, yes. We don't have a hall. Every single room and the downstairs you've just got to walk through. There's no bit. Peasants, exactly. Wasn't really an entrance hall, it was more box. And we'll go around calling everyone oiks and troglodytes. What if you have two? Two? Two armadillos? Two halls, dear me, it's like halls, James, halls. Does the F-box have a hall? No, the F-box doesn't have a hall. It has two doors and two rooms. No halls there. If you have two halls, that must be like, it's like living in the lap of luxury. I'm beginning to think you have a phobia of hallways. There wasn't much point putting a hallway in the box. Do you want to talk about it? I would love a hallway. I would absolutely love a hallway. Unfortunately, a house in this sort of location with a hallway is well away from our budget. Halls are good for reducing drafts, James. It's that's it. Like a house that's big enough to have a hallway. There's a few in the village, but like the price is like, ooh, it's astronomical. By $1 million or what? We're talking hundreds of thousands, Fred. If it's big enough to have a hall, it would be 100,000 more than this house. I've asked him to build a porch, but no luck yet. A porch isn't equal to a hall, though. Porch does not equal hall. Legitimately reduce energy uses, probably. Double doors help. Our back door, I replaced the back door. I managed to find one on eBay. Beautiful thing. It's about that thick. Massive thing. And it's got triple glazing in. Really good. That made a massive difference. Like an airlock for the house. No, they're not airlocks, they're catlocks. There you go. They keep the cats in, does a porch. Two and a half meters by 2.5 meters, and you've got a hole. Jeez. 2.5 meters by 2.5 meters. Is it a double door? Crikey. We do have to start doffing our caps to Izzy now. Governor. Apparently the person specified it. What did he put in his back door? What could you possibly bring through your back door if you need it that big? I'm sure you could drive a 1950s car through that. A Simrig. Well, we know that's not true because I've got a Simrig in here, in in an understairs cupboard, which is no more than 90 centimeters wide. It seems like something for another YouTube site, another tube site. I think you just wanted light. A normal Simrig. But no other area. I don't think any other houses like anywhere other than like the big rich areas. Dear me, like I'm trying to remember the one up near Morpeth. There's like there's a little enclave where all the footballers live near Morpeth. I bet they all have 2.5 meter doors. We had to spend 4k to get it replaced. Oh, good lord. Triple glazing. Just a normal 3-bed semi-detached with a 2.5 metre by 2.5 metre back door and a hall. Crikey. Is it like how did they put it in at the back? Like, how, like, is it particularly high on the ceiling or something, or? Is it like floor to ceiling height for the door, or? I think it goes all the way up to the first floor, basically. Crikey. It was Yorkshireman's perhaps. Oh dear. I say that, but he's from Yorkshire, but his family was Scottish. Yeah, what, to specify such a big door? He must be an odd guy. We keep getting tales of odd people who lived on this street. He died in like 1999, so he isn't odd anymore. He is just odd in a box. Or in very small pieces. Tales about yourself. Well, you got to remember where we live. Like, Miners Terrace in the middle of nowhere. Odd people come and live here. Enthusiastic waving lady. Yes, enthusiastic wave. We know of enthusiastic. We don't have to hear the tales of that. We can see that. Enthusiastic waving lady moved out. Who would wave enthusiastically every time she drove past. And was, by all accounts, a little bit of a nutter. Exactly. People who don't fit in normal places around normal people. And have to live miles away from civilization. Are any of the rooms big enough to fit a grand piano in? If he wanted to get one. This week lady keeps sneaking out the house, her pockets are full of it. Are full, and every time she trips, hundreds of rocks fall out of pockets. No, but we had a piano in there. Must be great for deliveries though, Izzy. If you ever get anything big. And although of course, you've got to get it round the back. Just you got rid of it because it took up too. So can you play the piano, Izzy? That's the question. Can anybody play the piano in the house? Pet giraffe. Oh, that's cool. That's one thing. One thing I would like to put a bit of time into at some point in my life. I don't know whether I ever will, but I would quite like to be able to play the piano. Family's musically inclined, especially your dad. My dad's mother's brother was musically inclined. He could pick up any instrument and play it. But he was also spent plenty of years at His Majesty's pleasure, so maybe it was the same gene. But he was good with the camera and stuff. He's more technically minded. No, we're tone deaf, that's the problem. Technical minds and creativity are often do go together. Dad was a guitarist. Did too as a teenager. Oh, that's cool. Made lots. Your aunts are musically inclined, but not the rest of my relatives. That's it. Like there was that one person in the family that didn't know anybody else. Nobody else could play the guitar or piano or anything. Although the youngest is going to guitar club at school. That's pleasant. You play for fun. Oh, that's cool, though. I like to think you've got a good balance between your parents' traits and reasonably technical, but with some artistic ability. Shame about the rest of me. No, I do have like a little bit of creativity and I'm much more technical really than creative. I just had a thought there. You know, it's karma. You go and ram someone in a practice lobby after they. Fair enough. After you've rammed them, or after they rammed you, and your shifter dies. Ooh. Should be all right. It looks like it's okay from here. I can't. It's this new. Oh, there we go. There's some stuff. It did drop a. It dropped 0. It's dropped 152 frames apparently. Computer had a bit of a oopsie there, I think. That's why you only have paddles. But if your paddles break, then you've got the same problem. The trouble is getting like a wheel for this midge motor that has paddles on, which is why I tried to make one. I should really finish that making one off. Although it seems like I've been and seen, I've actually, when I started making me steering wheel, it seemed alright, but I've actually seen a few proper steering wheels now, and they seem an awful lot more sturdy than what I tried to make. James has paddles, they're just a different kind. Then I just pop in that second replacement you sent. For his kayak, obviously. Set of voice commands. First, second, third. Do you think Jim can sort it out? Do you think Jim can sort out the gear changes? Got like 5 wheels with paddles. Doubt all of them will break at the same time. That's a good point. If you've got a couple, you can just swap them on. No 4 voice commands for each gear. You know what I should do? I should write a program, right? Here's a thing, right? I should write a program where chat can drive the car. Chat can change gear. Chat can accelerate and brake, and I have to steer. That must be doable. I must be able to make that program. Put the gears on a wireless numpad. I think actually, you know, while I was pooling, I was playing with a bit of that's a doomed project. While I was pooling, I was playing with a bit of JavaScript and stuff, and I think I've got everything that I could possibly do that with. With YouTube display, exactly. It would be great. Plot twist, chat drives car better than James. The thing would be, I think you might have to like designate a person to do it. Like working out what to do with like multiple people doing the same thing. That's the difficult bit. It probably would make a pretty entertaining video. That's worth a go, that. I think I can do that. I think I can do it. Certainly for gears. For gears, I think it's alright. You know what'll happen though? You know exactly what'll happen. Some word that I can't say on YouTube, we'll put it in first when you're driving down like the back straight at the Nürburgring. Reverse, exactly. Someone put it in reverse. Boom. Star 6, exactly. words, see you next Tuesday. Oh. That's probably right. Arthur Racing. It is ironic that I called this Let's Go Racing. He means you, Fred. Somebody would. Somebody would try blowing the engine up. I reckon it's doable. If you can set the if you can set up the game so you can press keys and then give you lot a limited set of keys to press. I would never harm a gearbox. Apparently I've killed a gearbox. I've killed the gearbox tonight. That's something I'm going to put a bit of thought into, actually. I think I know. I think I've got everything I need to do that. I think I can actually do that as a little project. Well, the Civic's got a working gearbox. It just sat on the floor in the engine bay. It's just sat on the garage floor in the engine bay, ready to be installed. But it works fine. It might need a bit of gearbox oiling. I have thought about that gear, you know. I have thought, like, if I popped a little gearbox, well, not in here, but in the F-box, if I got a gearbox at the other end and then cable selected it, I thought that might be a good idea. It might work. When attached to an engine that'll actually be driven. It's a good question. Depends whether I can be bothered to do it in the middle of winter or not. Because I could sort of finish the F-box off and then get on with the Civic. Because the Civic's sort of next on the... It's next on the priority list. Because that means I can sort the garage out, which means I can because I really want to redo the garage. I really want to build a new one. Because ours was put up in the 70s and is trying to fall down. And it's tiny. Oh no, another Hello, Ricochet. Yes, the shifter finally died. It finally died. So I've been sat drinking instead. Okay, Tumilty, who's your oldest son? I guess it's finally run when they take over the reins. I guess it's finally run when they take over the... Oh, I see. Oh. Actually, scrap that, petrol cars will be banned by then. Yes, I'm not looking forward to that day when I can't drive the Civic. That's your target, to finish it before 2035. Best get it finished then. Think of all the environmental help I've done by keeping it off the road for the last 5 years. and driving a Leaf instead. I reckon you'll do it late 2034. I think, in all seriousness, sometime before next summer would be nice. If I can do it sort of spring next year and get it MOT'd, that would be a good point. Doesn't talk about the e-waste issue surrounding. It's still got its original battery, and that battery can be used for something like maybe a bit of solar energy harvesting, running the house. That'd do the job. It's all doable. Because you'd be here all day. You can run a car battery for a long time. A very long time. It's useless to run a car, but it'll do other things. Yes, it's not one, but it does tend to be what happens to a lot of the old car batteries, even still. Like, they get put into big battery banks. You're definitely right there. There isn't a good way to recycle them. You got to reuse them. But most do find another home. It is just being pushed down the line, yeah. Someone will sort something. Someone will sort something. I mean, there's plenty of really, really useful rare earth metals. You call it a rare earth metal? Oh, exactly. Finite resource. I'm sure there's a bit lying about the solar system somewhere, though. If you can be bothered to build a spaceship and get it all mined that way. Ask Elon. Elon might sort it out. At the moment, they're digging it out the ground without thought about what happens to it once it's no longer usable. Cos money. Yeah, cos money. Well, that's the answer to most things, though, isn't it? Cos money. Well, with me granddad throat clearing, I think I should close off the stream and go and pee. Doesn't take too long for Jin to go through. Dump them in space. Well, it's been a very different stream, actually. Didn't expect to be sitting chatting rather than driving. Still all good fun. It's like people who think their car's green because it's got no exhaust. There's still emissions from the production. Yes, from a big power station in the sky. CO2. It's difficult to put across to a lot of people, though, that easy. China isn't producing them for solar from the 2-3 are they open a new coal-fired power station every day, something like that? Yeah, mostly coal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. bash the Chinese overlords too much, though. It's also ironic since solar panels are energy intensive to produce and use rare earth metals too. Yep. Yep. Can't win either way. Live in a windy outcrop surrounded by tidal activity. Well, that's quite handy. That'll get you a bit of energy. Right then, I am going to close off the stream because I really do need the pee. So, hopefully we'll get this fixed. Maybe I can do a video on it. And, yeah. Right, everybody. Yes, I am heading off. So, bye everybody. I'm going to run. Where's my button? I've got to find the button. This is much more difficult after you've had 2 gins. There we go. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming along. I shall see you all next week. Maybe further on. Thanks for sticking around even though we haven't been sim racing. Been very good. Cheers. Night night everybody. See you later. Bye for now. That's the wrong button, James. Try there. That's better.